The ultimate despair? I hardly know her. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Danganronpa. God, every episode, so much shit is always happening. I don't even know how to describe it. Let's just ignore what happened at the end of the last episode. I mean, what? I mean, that should never happen. Anyway, right now we are at the correct timeline. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Kyoko is here with us. And now we have to escape the junkyard. I don't know how. Right, Kyoko has the key that opens every lock, so we should escape that way, I hope. And yeah, there's still another ultimate despair person. Another ultimate at the school. Even though they are not the 16th student, apparently. I don't know, maybe we'll meet them. That would be so sick. Please let us meet the mastermind already. Please. Free me. Let's continue, guys. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Yeah, so it is a group of people. Okay, it is an organization. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. Before we continue though, I will yet again check my recording. Okay, we're good. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it. Okay. Okay, got it. The most desperately awful group of people ever. Yeah, but who are they? That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. So it is a group of people. But right now... Yeah. Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Yeah, how? Freaking out, the rest of the story can come later. Yeah, you're right. Well, you have the key? So can I just get out here? Get out of here. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Yes, it's Kyoko's key. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room. Hey. Of course I do. Yeah! Why would she not have it with her? That would be dumb. Oh damn. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. Yeah. And it can open any door in the school, right? So. That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? I'm drinking something meanwhile, I'm sorry. Hey Kyoko, can we use that key of yours to open this? We can use that key of yours to open this door, right? So. Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Huh? Yes, it opens! Oh, thank God. And now we can get out of here, let's go. You've left me here for an entire day to suffer. And now you're here. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Let's fucking go. We are free! Freedom tastes so good. It smells better, that's for sure. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun. Huh? Ultimate everything. The squad. Wow. Music is pretty cool. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel, extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Okay, let's go. The ladder was impossibly long, I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. Great, I had no idea we were so far down. You fell down like... Lord. I saw it in that cutscene. Yeah. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't you slip too, by the way. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Palms sweaty. Legs shaky. Don't fall off this ladder. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I want to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long? Since I was fucking born. Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Okay. Then is your family famous? Quite the opposite, actually. Yeah, most famous detectives are working in the shadows of the police force, you know? So, yeah, the police oftentimes overshadows them. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So, A secret organization.
そう。
Because we take pride in it. Pride.
ええ。
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. Yeah, but just being impartial, I guess. I see. I'm always drawing Sherlock Holmes parallels. I shouldn't be. In my mind. Can I stop thinking about Sherlock Holmes for like 1 minute? 1 second? I cannot. It's impossible. We stand neutral in all things. And to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Yeah, like Dupin. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
そうね。
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Yeah, it's also distancing yourself from humanity in order to observe it. Just what Dupin does. Haha. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when was looking up when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
でも、
Okay, and yet I gave up some of that pride. I mean, the school was aware of you, huh?
私は
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. Yeah, I did it knowing it was something a true kitty detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. Yeah, but like destroying family tradition is like probably hanging heavy on you, especially if you like have a strong bond as a family. Why would your dad be a headmaster though? Reconnect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Daddy issues! Goddamn. The smartest people are those with at least one parent that they don't get along with. But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
違うわ。
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about!
だ
Okay.
けど、
There's something I want to say to him though. What?
私は
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
それは
I want to sever all ties with him. Why? Did he kill your mom? Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself. But apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising
だ
future.
けど、
But he had no interest in detective work. So it's like with Leon, where he is very talented at basketball, but he does not like it. Yeah. So he cut himself off from the family. Oh, so that's why he's a headmaster. Got it. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind. And I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
そう。
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. Your outlook would have probably changed if he did actually take you with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. If I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. And more emotional.
私は
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
だけど、
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really.
それは
The way everyone else looked at me. Why? Because his father severed his own ties with the family? I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good
で
thing.
も、
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. Oh shit. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. That pity must suck, bro. Goddamn.
私は
His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
そう。
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that. It's a shame. Like, Makoto, his picture of family is very, like, privileged. Not everyone gets along with their family. And because of, like, expectations that people like Makoto have, people that are struggling in a family unit feel forced to stay in that unit, you know, even though it's not good for them. As a therapist once said, you may love them, but they don't have to be in your life. You know? You know?
違うわ。
Our only connection is for blood, nothing more. Okay. Are we connected by heart and soul? No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. No emotional connection, basically. I don't know. Maybe she wanted a father figure in her life. Maybe. I wouldn't know though. I'm sure Kyoko wouldn't like to admit that to herself though, even if that was the truth. So I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. Good. Good. Do that. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. There we go. Oh boy. Looks like this is it. On the other side of the store, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
そうよ。
Remember that hedge on the ground near the trash room? Oh, that's what this is leading to. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. And here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hedge. Here we go. The hedge opened with ease, and so... Here we go! We're back! Woo! Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Okay, yeah. Maybe you're emotionally exhausted. You have confessed a lot to me today. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. Yeah, true. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Well, in another timeline, I got you killed, so... That's not good. Let me check my recording again, guys. I'm very paranoid. Okay, everything is good. Let's talk to you. So, now what do we do? I'm glad it didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might... You're worried? I mean... We will show up on surveillance camera either way. Does the mastermind care that I'm still alive? That's the question. You're worried? Yeah, of course.
じゃあ、
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
つまり、
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's, there is nothing about that in the rules, so it shouldn't be a problem, right?
でも、
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away. That is true. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. How can you be so sure?
だって、
Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
それは、
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was? Huh?
そう。
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. She wants to negotiate? I'm still a little no super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
ええ、
Monokuma should be in the gym.
行きましょう。
Okay, as he usually is. Let's get going. Great, let's go to the gym. Woo! Oh boy, I sure love the gym. Anyone in here? No? Great. Nobody to greet me after I've escaped from the trash pile. No, there's no one. God damn it. Why is no one greeting me? Did nobody miss me? It's nighttime, by the way. I just noticed. Well, was I in there for like 24 hours or even more? Almost 2 days? I don't know how long I've been there, man. I'm losing my sense of time. Let me go into the gym, please. Thank you. Here we are. Hey, hey, hey! It's Monokuma! God, how I missed him! That's a lie. I did not miss him. Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Yep. I'm really gonna be okay. You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you? Well, yeah. Yeah. What you gonna do about her?
None.
So what if I did? What would you do? I knew she would say that! If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. Yeah. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko? Do whatever you feel. You have to! No! What? But before you do, let me just say one thing. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You explain yourself. What do you mean by that? Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? So technically, Monokuma must be executed. I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me. I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about? But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that. And in response to that unexpected development, you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Anything to say for yourself, Kuma? Apparently not. But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. True. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it. Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did. Well, so executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? Execute Monokuma! Please execute him! Oh my god, I would be so thankful. And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto. Yeah! And you can prove this, right? No, I can't. Yeah, that's the problem. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims with a shred of evidence? I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some. Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. God, Detective Conan shit is coming to the surface. Yeah. I would also like to believe that every crime leaves traces and that you could solve every crime. But then I remember that there are crimes from like 15 years ago that are cold cases. There are so many cold cases. So like, it's very frustrating. I wish that were true, you know. And now he's trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type. If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. I guess so? He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire. But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. Well, I don't think that he cares very much, and that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence? It's not you I'm trying to convince. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh? Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right. Despair can never kill hope. That is true. Although the absence of hope means despair. Means ultimate despair. I guess you could still try to be helpful even in desperate situations to move forward. That's the only way, actually, to move forward. Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. Sorry. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. Oh shit, how can you prove that shit, Monokuma? If you want to earn out despair fair and square, then I suggest you take my advice. Yes? So what is this advice of yours? To do Mukuro's trial over again. Again! Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial. It's time for one last showdown. Holy shit. One final battle between hope and despair. Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? Holy shit, is that actually the last trial? A fair trial, one last showdown, in other words. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? Pride? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Nope, he won't. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Barry. Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Don't let them come back. I was sick and tired of them in the first chapter. I don't want this to happen. Now what you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax. Ugh. I hate reading this. Does that mean you accept? If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree with your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory? Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Holy shit. Then we still have a shot at this. But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. So for this final face-off, you have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. Huh! Would you let me do that, please? All the mysteries. That's right, every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. Oh my god. That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school, then you win. Okay. But if you can't do all that, well, I'll face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. Try, please. I beg of you. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? Yeah, because Makoto was apparently convinced, the Makoto from our dream, that it would be for the best if you just stayed at the school, and I still don't know why. We're as excited as you are, I'm sure. When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? Ooh, I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out. But before you get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held. I remember that for sure, so what? I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. Is there a 17th student then? Because only students can kill each other. Let me check that again. I need to check that right now. I still can look at truth bullets, so this is not over. God damn it. Regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow student. Anyone who kills a fellow student. So the killer does not have to be a student then, right? I don't know. Everything is based on school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations. Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. Thanks. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Huh, what?
ね
Are you telling the truth? Oh no. Why did he go quiet all of a sudden? Was he lying to me from the very beginning? Oh, I'm done talking. I had nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you? Well, go. Why are you so mad? He seems emotionally unstable. Yeah, you tell me. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. Okay, great. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair. Yeah, good luck with that. Holy shit. Uh-huh.
ね
Come on, Marcus, let's go. Yeah, we better leave. Okay. Okay, can he stop? His record is broken right now. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we are out of the gym. Well, Kyoko, what do we do now? Where do we even start? I don't know. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than I expected. Same. Hello? Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Well, Madam Detective, where do we go now? Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you. Don't thank me just yet, the real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah. Guys, is it actually the final showdown? Holy shit, that's exciting. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? The ratings. I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
それは
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
だって
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
それは
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwave to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yes. They definitely said that.
ね
And what did you think you heard? What did you think when you heard it? Pretty hard to believe, right? Yes, definitely. I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
そうね
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
だけど
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
つまり
But think of it another way, there must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. Is there a reason outside of sadism? I don't know. A reason.
それは
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. Oh, true. They wanted to show the world.
どうやら
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
つまり
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why? Yeah, but why?
そう
To prove a point, most likely. So, it goes with what I found out about Monokuma in the first chapters, that he wants to experiment on humanity, wants to try and see how far they can fall into despair. It's just an, like, experiment at this point, right?
ね
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope Street, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
そうよ
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. Better in what sense? That's their goal as the ultimate despair. Huh? What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope. But that's ridiculous.
そうね
You're right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. Okay? That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really the only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
苗木くん
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
つまり
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
少なくとも
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves? Huh, yeah.
そうよ
That is precisely the reason. Yeah, because it's a game, hope versus despair. And if Monokuma does anything that like disrupts the rules of this game, then his experiment would fail. Would not make any sense to begin with, so... No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Yep. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
そう
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, that made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
そうね
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire world outside... Yeah. The mastermind had to accept your suggestion. Yeah, I guess so, to get them back on track. Yeah.
ええ
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
つまり
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it show that they violated their own regulations. Yeah. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your
だ
challenge.
けど
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Yeah, because we chose the right ending. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
違うわ
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. Gamble! But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least. I won the bet. Yeah, so... This also happens in detective fiction. Where the detective, the reasonable, the logical one that figures everything out, also makes just guesses and bets in the end. Especially with the palm. Yeah, she is the ultimate detective, I suppose. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Yes. It's the charisma. Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, it would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, true. You're probably right. How pathetic!
だけど
Dude, it is what it is, you know? Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
そう
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If you can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
ね
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Yep, true. But now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
でも
Is that really possible? I don't know. Huh?
とにかく
Anyway, right now we have to find the
行きま
others.
しょうか
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Okay, fine. Thing is, like, people are beefing with each other all the time. Can we get along for this long of a time? For this long of a period of time? I don't know. Guys, please listen. Please be reasonable and listen to me. I beg of you. Okay, who are we visiting first, though? I didn't actually look at the map. It does not matter, I guess. Anyone in here? Mondo. Byaku, are you in there? This is Byaku's room. Is he inside?
ね
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay, fine. Junko. Toko. Toko, you in there? This is Toko's room. Is she inside?
えね
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay, fine. Where the hell is everyone? Chihiro, Celeste. Oh, yeah. Are you in there? This is Hina's room. Is she inside?
ね
I don't think she's here. We need to keep looking. God damn it, is no one in their rooms right now? Well, Hiro's the only one left, so... This is Hiro's room. Is he inside?
えね
Oh, great. Nobody's there. Ifumi's dead. Okay, so... Where the hell is everyone? I guess we could check out the cafeteria... dining hall or whatever. We oftentimes meet there. It's nighttime though. Where the hell is everyone? Oh! And suddenly we were greeted with... Ah! Huh? What is he saying? Yugen. What the... Dude, what is going on? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Okay. Yes, I agree. Goodbye. Oh, jeez, what the heck?
でも
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but that. A sigh of relief. Ah! Oh, shit. Hello? Yay! Yes!
だよね
Yes, I'm alive!
みんな
Yes!
やっぱり苗木だどの角度から見ても苗木だよ
Yes, it's so me.
あら生きてたのね
You disappointed?
まったくゴキブリ並みのしぶとさだな。
Thanks! Thanks! Oh god, I sure love that.
念のために聞いとくけど、
Oh.
幽霊じゃねえよな。
I'm not, I can promise you. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up! Oh, that's so cute! Yes, my friends, I missed all of you. Oh yeah, I smell like garbage, by the way. I didn't take a shower, I was in there like more than a day. Whoops! What's that smell?
なんだこりゃ。
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. It smells like a wet dog. A wet dog does not smell as bad as a garbage dump, okay? Get away! Okay, fine. I just wanted to be happy and hug my friends. I thought they wouldn't mind. And then the flash. My tears fell! Holy shit, dude. Oh, that's so funny. Well, anyway, Kyoko, you're the real homie. You didn't tell me how much I smell. There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
なんだ
Explain what?
うん。
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
そうね
That's related to what I have to tell you all. Yeah. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. The last one? Wow.
つま
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial. Seriously?
そうだってな。
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
り違うわ
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
は
Then who is it? I have no clue.
なるほどな
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
え
You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
そうよ
That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
だけど
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
なんだと
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? Yeah, You make it sound like it was easy. I just, I just trusted the girl. But executing Makoto, who wasn't the blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? Yeah, which means he'll fucking die. They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
そう
Very observant of you.
当然だ
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said no, it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
ひねえぞ。
I'm totally the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later. Okay! So knowing all this, what do we do now?
それってさ
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yes, we also have to find out the mysteries of the school. Yeah. For us to win this game, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
でも
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
とにかく
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Yeah, it's either you work with me or you die.
なのよ
Who said you're gonna agree to yourselves without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. Holy shit, I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Yeah,
と
understandable.
にかく
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
面白い
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
でも
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mokuro and all the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tough freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Oh no! Kyoko, don't hit me with your nihilism. Huh?
私は
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Why? You can't agree, why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
ええ
That's what I thought too at first! Oh shit, is there another mole? Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint. There's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already. This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. And you, apparently.
なるほどな
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why? Yeah?
つまり
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mokuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mokuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that. Okay.
つまりだ
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. So basically he's saying that the mastermind is also one of those 16 students, which means that one of us is the mastermind of this entire thingy. So, is it Makoto? That would be kind of sick. Then the mastermind is one of us. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Yup, at the Mokuro and you got 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of us?
そう
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do you get it now? Yup, you're saying the mastermind is one of us? You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. Yes, but like, come on. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Well, put me on the lie detector test, I will pass it. Yeah, I mean, they are ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. Yeah, I guess so. But if one of us was the mastermind, it'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
それは
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret. No.
でも
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times. Yeah.
そうじゃねえのか
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Yeah, that's also what I thought. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Maybe, but still. No! It's nighttime. It's EP time. God damn it.
え
What the fuck, dude?
放送です
One of us is the mastermind. But who? I cannot think of a single character that would be it, you know?
お前らすでにご承知かと思いますが これからこの殺し合い学園生
True
活
ending
は
mode.
真の怪盗編へと突入します
True ending implies that there are multiple endings to this game, so...
そこで公平を期すために
Oh!
学園内の部屋のロックはすべて解除しちゃいます
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
次に調べてちょうだいな。思う存分、謎を解いてちょうだいな。
I want to go in this biology room. I want to go in there.
うぷぷ。では、
ぷぷぷ
学級裁判でお会いしましょう。
Oh, dude. This is gonna be stressful. Shut up. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
まあいいだろう。
You have the key anyway, so who cares? The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
戸上の名にかけて。
No. At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. Ah, the fucking creme of the crop. The premium quality bloodline. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
じゃあな。
Well then. Goodbye, bitch boy. I'll see you never. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master! He didn't take me with him.
おいおい。
Do you blame him? Also, he said he wants to work alone, so... Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee, so nothing. You're totally useless. God, I hate this character. So bye. Okay, bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Yeah.
That's right.
うん。
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
だべ。
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too! Does he not trust us at all? How come?
どうだってな。
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Okay? Dude, he will die. He will perish. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
でも、
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
だって、
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto. That's really nice of you to say. If it weren't for you, I would have died. In what context?
でも、
But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
よし。
So I figured at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay? See you later! Bye! Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two. Indeed. Like usual, right? You're gonna go off on your own too, right,
だ
Kyoko?
けど、
Don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
それは、
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. That's right.
じゃあ、
I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
そう。
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. Okay, first room I want to go in, biology. Let's go. We can visit all those places we couldn't go before.
大輝くん、
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Makoto, I think you are the mastermind at this point. I guess I'll start by making another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which ran completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay. Once we find out who killed Mokuro Iksawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigating to figure out who killed her? I guess we should solve the rooms that were locked up till now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it! Shoo! I forgot about this one! And the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After all, I have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Time to get started. Damn, that's a lot. Places to check. Nice. Okay, I really want to go to the biology lab, to the room. I still have a little bit of time to record. Okay. This was the 5th floor. There we go. I really want to go there. Anyone in here? No. God, this hallway is so fucking crazy, scary. It's gray and black and boring as fuck. Whoa! What the hell is this? Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Huh. What are they keeping cool in here? Bodies? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... Yeah? Ah. There's some kind of weird machines. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I suspected, honestly. What is it now? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Instruction manual. It's like an instruction manual, okay? We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. No! Oh no! In addition to the gemicide lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Dude, what? Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated system if active. Oh no! Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. What? This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Dude, what the fuck? So there are bodies in there. Holy shit! There are bodies in the freezer. What the fuck? There's a stack of tubs here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. You sure have. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Okay, cool. I'm surprised the surveillance cameras can work with how cold it is in here. Dude, what? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, blush book. Oh. Only some of them were on. The ones on the left. Yeah. The right hand lights are off. But looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Dude. And about those lights by each slot. Yeah. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is, yeah. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. So, are those the bodies of the dead participants? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's everyone. Everyone is in those goddamn freezers. Oh no. But not Ixabamukuro. Is her body still outside somewhere? I don't know. Dude, that's freaky as fuck, bro. That's freaky as hell. Holy shit. It's not very surprising though. Okay, let's go to the garden, I guess. Whoop! There we go. Hello? Anyone in here? The body is gone. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here. Yeah. Is the chicken back at least? Nope. There's still just the 4 chickens left. Honestly, that'd be kind of terrifying if there were more than that. Oh my god, that would be terrifying. The sprinkler control panel. They're set to turn it on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Yeah. Hey, did you eat the body? The Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? It's not related to the case, you say? Well, I wouldn't be so sure. It's so freaky that it must be, right? Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. I'd better check just to be sure. I don't think it is. No. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in there. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it. I only saw... the body is missing from the morgue too, right? Oh my god, fine. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? Oh, I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab? Interesting, okay. So we have to go back to the biolab now. God damn it. There are like the exact number of participants that has died is also in those freezers. So Mukuro's body's not in there. That's all we really need to check here. Okay. Let's go back to the biolab. I'm not really that big of a fan of the soundtrack in this part, in this section of the game. The guitar is not really that necessary. That e-guitar. Let me in there. Okay. First the tarp, then the freezer. Here we go. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Are you not gonna mention anything? Say anything about that? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on, the ones on the left. Yes. Light right off. That's it? That's all you gotta say? Okay. I guess I'll go back then. Let's check the dojo out then, I guess. Ixaba Mokuro's body's not in the freezer. Where the fuck is it then? Where's the body? God damn it! Hello? Oh shit, Toko's here. Hello? Toko, so this is where you are. What do you want? I'm so disgusting. You want me out of your sight? That's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko. Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. Oh, he so will. He definitely will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. Yeah. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? You are searching acceptance in a guy that likes to torture people for fun. Don't do it. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Holy shit. Are you serious? Are we not gonna look at anything in here? Ah, there's a monitor here too. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It's showing the school crest. But it's better than some freaky Monokuma TV show or something. Oh no, not Monokuma Theater. Suit of armor, it's extremely Japanese. Let me look at this. Target seems pretty far away. Yeah, you could practice with a bow and arrow. Yes, you could. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Okay, fine, I'll leave. Yes. Okay, now we are going to the 4th floor. Can I look at my map? I can. Okay. Whoops. That's the wrong button. Key. Okay, this is the data center and the headmaster's room. Okay, let's check out the headmaster's room, actually. Kyoko said it was messed up. Is it though? Whoa. Yeah, it is. A little bit. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. What's up, dude? Okay, let me look at the papers. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Okay. What is this?
おい
Hey, Makoto.
ありえん
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? Yes, please, I'm special. When we get out of here, remember this moment. Okay, fine, I'll talk to you. God damn, what a tsundere. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Now that you've finally spoken to me? Sure. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. Class number 78 student roster. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
つまり
Apparently class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room... 78! That's right, it also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
つまりだ
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy just like the rest of us. Mukuro ekes up by the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. Yeah, but it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. Yeah. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
つまり
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro than we still didn't have. What is it? What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byaku as I skimmed through the report. Okay, oh damn, we have a picture too. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background as an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Who is writing this? Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any sign of battle wounds or scars. What? This doesn't make sense. The dead body had scars all over that are like dead. Not dead, old. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
なんだ
Ha! But it isn't Mukuro's body! The dead body is not that of Mukuro. Is it the headmaster's dead body? The headmaster must have been a woman then. It doesn't make any sense, bro. What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
まあい
You
いだ
seem
ろ
to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. Yeah. A girl who seems to be included as a part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals. What do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot! What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Is he trying to say, yeah, maybe that is not her? There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro. Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
決まりだ。
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. God damn it, I hate being his errand boy. I hate it. And one last thing, yeah? It's a bit of a device for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention. Okay, sure. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. But don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
つまりだ。
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. It already cost me my life, almost. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Why is Byakuya helping us out? Does he care about us as the protagonist? I don't know. I think so? In this weird own strange way. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera. Yeah. Of course there is. Are you kidding me? This fucking weirdo. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a monitor. Yeah. There we go. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Yeah. Is that all? No, there's also this thing. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and big books. Okay, cool. Let me leave. Yes. Great. Now there's one area I would like to check out. Yes, here we are. This fucking Monokuma door. My favorite. Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And I really suck. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Oh, she totally meant that. Okay, guys, before I go through this door, I will save my game here. And we will see what the store holds for us in the next episode. It's very interesting to have every single thing unlocked now. To go where we like. It's very exciting, to be honest. Very exciting, interesting stuff. And so, yeah, so Mukuro is not the dead body. Mukuro is still alive then, right? But who the fuck was killed then? What? Who was killed? I don't know. Were both of those people one single student? Which is why they are the 16th student? Dude, I don't know. This is some bullshit. We'll figure it out in the next episode, guys. Stay with me. And until then, bye-bye.